This workout's for Monday, May 4th, Star Wars Day. The warm-up, we've got 3 movements. We'll do them all 3 times, starting out with 5 each side, swing lunge with rotation. You'll always rotate towards that front leg, so within 1 rep, the way you rotate is going to change. Try to control that rotation so it's nice and slow and you're getting a good stretch through your legs, your hips, and your shoulders. And then we'll go into 5 TYIs, making a T, a Y, and then an I, always leading with your thumbs. Each one of those will count as 1 rep, and you'll do 5 of those as well. And then the last one will be 10 each side of a lateral slider. So put something under your foot that you can slide across on whatever type of floor that you're on. Keep your weight in your heel and sink back into your butt. The workout for today total has 3 EMOMs, 21 minutes, 15 minutes, and 9 minutes. All 3 of those have 3 components. And then after each one, you're going to go right into 20 burpees. So try not to take rest after the last minute of each EMOM. Just go right into the burpees, and then you can take about 3 minutes in between. For all of these EMOMs, the weight choice is really going to be dependent on what you have at home, as is the rep count. So what I have set up is suggested, but the first 3 rounds of each EMOM, I really want you to think about how many reps you were able to do in about 45 seconds and then stick to that rather than look at the prescribed reps. So use those as a guideline, but don't use those as the absolute rule. Find what works for you with the weights that you have at home. The first minute of the 21-minute EMOM will be 10 each side, weighted static lunges, really making sure that your feet are on railroad tracks so they're not stacked right behind each other, and you're driving through the back foot, so heel towards the ground, really engaging through your posterior chain on those static lunges. And then we'll go into 8 each side single leg box jumps or 12 each side single leg boosters. For the box jumps, catch yourself in a quarter squat and then stand up. And make sure we're doing all 8 on 1 leg and step down. Boosters, 12 on 1 leg. Try not to put that foot down in the back. If you need to stabilize, go ahead. The third minute of this EMOM is going to be 10 alternating dumbbell snatches. So we're going to change arms each time. You'll do 5 each side. Make sure we're keeping our shoulders centered, so not rotating through our torso as we're dropping down, and then dropping fully into our hips and not just bending over. Once again, these are our movements. We've got 3 exercises. Find your rep count in the first round of each of those movements and then hold them for the next 6 rounds. After that, when you finish the last dumbbell snatch of the 21st minute, you're going to go immediately into 20 burpees as fast as you can. Our second EMOM is just 15 minutes. We still have 3 exercises, but instead of 7 rounds, we just have 5 rounds of them. Same thing on that first round. Figure out how many reps 45 seconds of work is. The first minute of this is going to be 20 prisoner squats, hands back behind your head. Make sure they're not pushing your neck forward. You're just gently placing them back there and trying to open up through your upper back. After 20 squats, the second minute will be 10 deadlift. I'm using kettlebells here. You can use 1 kettlebell if you have it. If you've got a barbell or dumbbells, go ahead and use those and alter the rep count. Just make sure that back is super flat as you're coming down and you're cueing on the way up by squeezing through your hamstrings and your glutes. The last round will be 10 lateral raise circles. Each rep consists of a front raise, opening up to the side and lowering down. You'll alternate which way you start, lateral raise to front raise, but control the way down, really focus on slowing that movement. After we finish off those 20 burpees, the last EMOM is 9 minutes, 3 exercises again, just 3 rounds of each, and then into the last set of 20 burpees, and you'll finish out your workout. First movement is going to be 10 thrusters, drop all the way down and extend all the way up into a push press, bringing your head through the window at the top. The second movement is going to be 8 slow controlled diver sit-ups. So think about extending about 5 seconds on the way down, taking a lot of time, and a 1 quick drive up. You really want to make sure you feel your low back as you're extending down. Think 1 vertebrae at a time rather than letting it arch on the way down. The last movement is going to be 20 hammer curls, bringing your thumbs just inside your collarbones but locking your elbows in so there's no movement through your hips.